take it? Everyone was like, yes, amazing, keep going Alexis, it's great. Then I started the crowdfunding, nobody bought. So, because people, they try to avoid conflict. If you ask people, is my idea amazing? First reaction is yes, because it's the least resistance, it's the least work. If they tell you why your idea is shit, that's work. They need to argue why exactly, what's the reason why your idea is shit. And so most people won't do it. So you really have like to search the criticism, not the compliments. And because yeah, I mean people like to give you compliments. And another nice example of a failed validation I want to give you. It's this device I started with, right? When the mailing went out, and I'm curious to see how many pre-orders we will get to open doors on 3D printer to be able to automate 3D printing. But it didn't start with that. It started with this. I was in contact with the boss of a 3D printing store here in Zurich, and he was like, I want to automate 3D printing. Yes, because you can have farms of many printers that run day and night and just put out parts. And he was like, we need to pull out the print plate where the part is on and push in a new empty plate. And I was like, yeah, I can do that for you. I'm an engineer. He was looking for it, so I sold him engineering services. So for me, it was pretty good, right? And so at the end, I built this machine. I mean, it's not huge. It's mostly 3D printed. It's much cheaper than anyone else would have built the machine. But still, it's rather complex. It has 4 motors and stuff. And at some point, we were like, okay, we can push the plate in and out, but how do we talk to the printer to tell him, hey, you are ready to launch the next print job? And we didn't have a solution for that. But since he was working for a 3D printing store, he had some people who knew the business very well, and they were like, but there is this software company that makes a management software for 3D printing farms. So you can have like one dashboard where you send out all these jobs to all these printers. And if they can do that, they know when the next job is going to start. They know when the job is finished. So they have the information we need to control this device, to seamlessly integrate it. And so I made a video, I sent it over to them, they are in Canada, and we're like, let's talk. And it was a great door opener. We got an answer within an hour, yeah, let's talk. So I was pumped about this, but Steph, the owner of the 3DQ, that software company, she was like, we don't need that. What I need is a door opener. So, I mean, I got a nice engineering job out of it, and I could develop a nice device, but my customer who wants to sell that to his customers, he didn't do his homework, because he didn't realize what exactly is the problem of people with 3D printing farms, while the company who was already serving the 3D printing farms with their software solution, they have like 100 customers, and some of them have over 100 printers running. She knew the market very well, and so that's why in the end we're selling this. And this, yeah, is a zombie, as we said before. Maybe we will revive it at some point, maybe not. I mean, I also wanted, in the end, this to go into a series, because developing it, making some money doing R&D is nice. That didn't really count the hours, so I'm not sure at what hourly rate I was. I made total 6K in services, but every other engineering bureau here in Zurich would probably have asked for 26 or more. But it was fun. But in the end, so it's really difficult. And so here in this case, it's not about the printer and the whole. The printer wants to automate their 3D printers. It's not specific about pulling out a full plate and pushing back in an empty one, if there is another way. And sometimes you don't think about another way to solve the same problem that might be much, much simpler. And that's the problem when you are like in love with your own idea. So yeah, that's about validation. And